Hello and welcome. In this new series of lessons, Eddy and I will teach you the 250 most important phrases in English. Today we will master the first 50 important idioms. Remember to repeat the examples out loud. This is the best way to practice. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 1, you rock. This is a simple way to say you are great or thank you. For example, thank you for watching my cats. You rock.
You brought me a snack. You rock.
Number 2, calm before the storm. This describes a quiet period right before a time of chaos. For example, the morning is the calm before the storm, before the kids wake up.
A nap is the calm before the storm of dinner time.
3, under the weather. This is a common way to say that you feel a little sick. For example, I can't go today. I feel a bit under the weather.
I ate too fast. Now I am under the weather.
4, when it rains, it pours. This means that many bad things seem to happen at the same time. Example: my car broke and I lost my wallet. When it rains, it pours.
First, no walk. Now a bath. When it rains, it pours.
5, rain or shine. This means you will do something no matter what the weather is. For example, we go hiking every Friday, rain or shine.
I am ready for my walk, rain or shine.
Number 6, every cloud has a silver lining. This means there is something good in every bad situation. Example: I lost my job, but now I can travel. Every cloud has a silver lining.
The vet visit was bad, but I got a treat, silver lining.
7, go with the flow. This means to be relaxed and accept a situation. For example, we don't have a plan for our trip. We will just go with the flow.
Walk, nap, I am happy to go with the flow.
8, down to earth. This describes someone who is practical and easy to relate to. For example, even though she is a celebrity, she seemed very down to earth.
I am literally down to earth. My legs are short.
Number 9, tip of the iceberg. This is a small part of a much bigger problem. Example: the dishes in the sink are just the tip of the iceberg of the mess.
That one missing sock is the tip of the iceberg.
10, nip something in the bud. This means to stop a bad situation before it gets worse. For example, it's best to nip that bad habit in the bud.
He tried to chew the shoe. I nipped it in the bud.
11, beat around the bush. This means to speak indirectly and avoid the main point. Example: stop beating around the bush and tell me.
Don't beat around the bush. Is it dinner time?
And 12, the best of both worlds. This describes an ideal situation that has two advantages. For example, working from home is the best of both worlds. You have comfort and a career.
A sunny spot and a soft bed, the best of both worlds.
Number 13, get wind of something. This means to hear news about something that was a secret. For example, if the media gets wind of the scandal, they will talk about it for days.
I got wind of a new bag of treats.
14, plain as day. We use this for something that is very obvious to see. Example: it's plain as day that she likes you.
It's plain as day that I want to go outside.
15, up in the air. This means that plans are not definite or certain yet. For example, our travel plans are up in the air.
Dinner plans are up in the air. I hope it's chicken.
16, call it a day. This means to stop working on something for the day. Example: I'm so tired, I'm ready to call it a day.
I've been napping hard. I think I'll call it a day.
17, go cold turkey. This is to suddenly quit or stop a bad habit. For example, to quit smoking, you should go cold turkey.
I had to go cold turkey on begging for table food.
18, go on a wild goose chase. This means to do something pointless or a waste of time. Example: I went to 4 stores to find one item. It was a wild goose chase.
Chasing my own tail is a wild goose chase.
19, crying wolf. This is to lie so many times that nobody believes you anymore. For example, he keeps saying he's sick to miss work, but he is just crying wolf.
I bark at the mailman. Am I crying wolf?
20, bring home the bacon. This idiom means to make money, to support your family. Example: I have to go to work now and bring home the bacon.
I hope the bacon you bring home is for me.
21, 2 peas in a pod. This describes 2 people who are a perfect pair. For example, my son and his friend are like 2 peas in a pod.
Me and my favorite blanket are 2 peas in a pod.
22, butter someone up. This means to flatter someone in order to get something. Example: he is trying to butter you up to get some money.
I butter him up with puppy eyes to get a walk.
23, spill the beans. This is a fun way to say, to tell a secret. For example, we didn't spill the beans about the surprise party.
Come on, spill the beans. Where are the treats?
24. Take it with a grain of salt. This means you should not believe something completely. Example: he exaggerates a lot, so take it with a grain of salt.
The cat said he is king. I take that with a grain of salt.
And 25. Spice things up. This means to make something more interesting or exciting. For example, I try to spice things up by going for a walk on a different road.
Let's spice things up and chase a squirrel today.
Number 26. Lose your touch. This means to stop having an ability or a talent for something. For example, if you don't speak English for months, you might lose your touch.
I haven't chased a ball in a week. I lost my touch.
27. Rule of thumb. This is a general guideline or an unwritten rule. Example: as a rule of thumb, you should text before visiting a friend.
A good rule of thumb: always check the floor for food.
28. By the skin of my teeth. This means you just barely succeeded or made it. For example, I passed the exam by the skin of my teeth.
I caught the treat by the skin of my teeth.
29. Get something off your chest. This means to talk about something that has been bothering you. Example: you seem upset. Do you want to get something off your chest?
I need to get this off my chest. I want another nap.
30. Put your foot in your mouth. This is when you say something you shouldn't have said. For example, I really put my foot in my mouth when I asked about her husband.
I put my foot in my mouth when I barked at the nice cat.
31. Bite the bullet. This means to stop waiting and do something difficult. Example: I hate going to the dentist, but I have to bite the bullet and go.
I must bite the bullet and endure this bath.
32. Get out of hand. This is for a situation that gets out of control. For example, the party got out of hand and the police were called.
My excitement for the walk got out of hand.
33. Wrap your head around something. This means to understand something that is complicated. Example: I can't wrap my head around this math problem.
I can't wrap my head around why cats exist.
34. Play something by ear. This means to not make definite plans and see what happens. For example, it might rain tomorrow. Let's play it by ear.
Will I nap or play? I will play it by ear.
35. A blessing in disguise. This is something good. That seemed bad at first. Example. Losing my old phone was a blessing in disguise, because my new one is much better.
The rain was a blessing in disguise. I got a longer nap.
36. Break the bank. This describes something that is very expensive. For example, learning on YouTube doesn't break the bank.
This new dog bed is nice. I hope it didn't break the bank.
37. Give you a run for your money. This means to be a challenge or a strong competitor. Example. The other team gave us a run for our money.
That fast squirrel gave me a run for my money.
And 38. Up the ante. This means to do or request more than before. For example, he brought a salad to the party, but I upped the ante with a homemade cake.
He learned sit, so I upped the ante and learned roll over.
Number 39. Cut someone some slack. This means to not judge someone too harshly. For example, please cut me some slack. I haven't slept in weeks.
I chewed a pillow. Please cut me some slack.
40. Draw a line. This means to know the difference between acceptable and not. Example. Most people draw the line at violence.
I draw the line at sharing my food with the cat.
41. Play devil's advocate. This is to argue an opposite opinion for the purpose of debate. For example, to play devil's advocate, aren't grammar books useful?
To play devil's advocate, maybe baths aren't so bad.
42. Rings a bell. This is for something that sounds familiar, but you don't know why. Example. That name rings a bell. What did he do?
The word vet rings a bell, and I don't like it.
43. Go the extra mile. This means to make an extra effort. For example, my neighbors went the extra mile and helped me.
I went the extra mile and brought him 2 toys.
44. Make a long story short. This is used to tell a long story very briefly. Example. To make a long story short, we met and got married.
To make a long story short, I ate the cookie.
45. Jump on a bandwagon. This means to follow a trend, just to be like everyone else. For example, I didn't jump on that bandwagon when that hairstyle was popular.
All the dogs are barking. I will not jump on the bandwagon.
46. On the ball. This describes someone who is very prepared and competent. Example. My new assistant is really on the ball.
When it comes to sniffing for snacks, I am on the ball.
47 24/7. This means all the time. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For example, when you are a parent, you are busy 24/7.
I am available for cuddles 24/7.
48, easier said than done. We use this when something seems easy, but is actually hard. Example: you should exercise every day. Easier said than done.
Ignoring the mailman is easier said than done.
49, better late than never. This means that arriving late is better than not coming at all. For example, sorry I'm late for the party. That's okay, better late than never.
Dinner is late, but better late than never.
And our last one for today, number 50. So far, so good. This means that things are going well up to this point. Example: we have learned 50 idioms today. So far, so good.
I have not barked at a bird all day. So far, so good.
And that's it. Fantastic work. You have just learned 50 of the most common idioms in English. In our next masterclass, we will learn 50 more. If you enjoyed this lesson, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for learning with us. See you in the next lesson.